My crazy boyfriend found out I own the building we live, and now wants my money. When I was 18, my dad gifted me a house with 2 stories. I am extremely thankful. We are not upper class, but my dad bought this house for a cheap price a long time ago. It was his grandmother's cousin's house. I know that this was an extreme privilege and I am forever grateful for this. The layout of this building is like an apartment, but it is a house. So basically, each story has its own separate entry, its own kitchen and bathroom. I live upstairs while I rent out the downstairs. My boyfriend M25 moved in with me about 3 months ago and we have been together for 6 months. The topic of a landlord, the renter downstairs or the owner of the building has not been something we have talked about. This last Tuesday the renter came up to tell me that her freezer has stopped working. I answered the door and my boyfriend heard us talking, I suppose. I went downstairs to take a look and we came to the conclusion that she would buy a new one, send me the receipt and I would give her the money. She was very grateful for this solution. When I went upstairs my boyfriend asked if it could be fixed. I told him no, but she was going to buy a new one and I would pay for it. He looked at me like I was crazy and asked me why the hell I would pay for her freezer. I told him that because I am her landlord and the freezer was there when she started renting, I would stand for the cost. He just asked me if I was serious, to which I said I was. He began screaming at me, asking me why the heck I would hold this information from him and that I was an evil person. I said I was sorry for not telling him, but I did not think that it would matter. He said he could not believe he was together with someone who is a landlord, that all of us just use people for money and that the only thing we people care about is money and would rather have people be homeless than offering affordable rent. The downstairs is 1 kitchen, 1 bath and 4 other rooms. I charge $500 in rent. I understand many people have had trouble with landlords, but I try my best to be a good one. He demanded that I give him 50% of the money I make from rent or else I was just as bad as he thought. He has not talked to me since Tuesday and I have tried telling him that I am truly sorry, but he doesn't answer me at all. Update. I read as much as I possibly could and after thinking about this, also about previous stuff I just brushed off, I decided I would break up with him. It may seem like an impulsive decision, but after everything I felt that the sooner, the better it would be. I texted my dad and explained a bit of it all to him. I asked him if he would be willing driving to my place and sit in the driveway when I was going to talk with my boyfriend and he without hesitation said yes. I thought about what I would tell him and how I would lay it out. I was extremely nervous about how it would go and not going to lie, I was scared after all the people telling me I should be careful and that he may try to hurt me. When I got home he was already there. I just greeted him and he of course said nothing. I texted my dad got here and I sat down on the couch besides my boyfriend. He did not know my dad was here. I can't recall the exact details of the conversation, as my mind tends to blank out in stressful situations, but I will try my best to recite it. Me, I think we need to have a talk with each other if this relationship is going to work. Him, so you are ready to apologize? Me, I will apologize for not telling you that you lived in my building, which I have apologized for many times already. I will not apologize for not giving you a part of my income. Him, and why is that such a big deal to you? If you don't rent out for the purpose of taking people's money, you should have no problem giving any of that money away. Me, I really try to understand how you think. You think I am in it for the money and think I am a bad person for renting out the downstairs complex, but yet you want money from it. Don't you understand that it seems like you are just in it for the money? I rent out the downstairs for $500. If you really believe all landlords are money grabbers and not good people, would you like me to donate half of it to charities specifically for housing? Around here is where the calm, collected and fine conversation ended. My memory from all of this is still all around the place. The gist of it is him telling me I was crazy for even thinking he wanted anything to do with the money for selfish reasons. That I should just trust what he says. He said he regret ever meeting me, that he would make sure all my friends knew how I really was. He said that we were through. He threw my keys at me. He tried punching a hole in the wall, unsuccessfully. By this time I had already texted my dad who came in to see what he was doing. My boyfriend just laughed and told us both he never wants to see us again and that he was out. It all just happened so fast and was incredibly stressful. It was much more said and much more done, but in all honesty, I don't really have the best recollection of everything. I am safe. He can't come in here because he threw his key at me, so he don't have it anymore. He is now my ex-boyfriend and I will contact him in some time asking about when he would be able to pick up his stuff. I don't know where he is staying, neither do I really care.